Doing Ramble Sana, it's your girl C, aka Zizi, aka Mazika Soko, also known as Zakana Karabo Zakpa. What it do, baby? Welcome back to Zakana's Diaries. I'm here just to update everyone, right? Lately I've been trying to find my niche, finding where I'm at, what I like, what I don't like, who am I? Questioning all of that. And it essentially boiled down to the fact that I realized that I'm still in the stage where I'm still learning who I am. Although right now I'm at the point where I'm happy with where I am, hey man, but I'm happy with where I am. Happy New Year to everyone. I'm gonna be saying a lot of ums because I have to internalize my thoughts because it's been a while since I picked up the camera, and it's been a while since I've been able to speak about my emotions raw, plain, and recorded. But today I wanted to just update you guys as to where I've been, what I've been doing, although most of my YouTube videos have been me updating you guys about where I've been. Sucks, right? I'm going to be recording two things today, which is a story time and a life update. But right now I'm focusing essentially on the life update, right? Where have I been? 2022 was difficult. But when I say difficult, I mean it in the essence of I spent 12 years of my life being busy, booked and busy. Every weekend, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, constantly busy. If I was, in fact, let's say my high school, I was booked and busy, right? I'd be juggling school, rowing, and church, right? Monday to Friday, it's school, rowing. Saturday, it's rowing. Sunday is church. So 7, and by the time I'd be coming back from rowing, I'd be coming back at like 6, 7. So I was forever booked and busy. And when it would come to church, then I'd leave at like 10, come back at like 2, 3, sometimes 5. We don't know, because I went to Apostle. And then 2021 hit and I was home doing absolutely nothing. My mental health deteriorated and I had lost hope, right? 2022. In fact, the end of 2021, God started showing me that, life is back. Life is going to start booming. Things are going to start picking up. Don't worry. You know what? I feel like personally when it came to 2021, that's what I needed. As much as it felt like it was never going to end. But that is exactly what I needed. I needed to reset, rewind, come back so that when I come back stronger, right? So November, I got a new job, which was November 2021, got a new job, and I had been working ever since. I haven't had a break, right? After starting my new job, I got accepted into varsity, started varsity. So I was basically full-time studying, part-time working. And then July of 2022, full-time working, full-time studying. Literally, I had 5 subjects or 5 modules. Why do I keep saying subjects? 5 modules I was studying, and I was working 6 days a week until a lovely lady that I've known all my life. I don't want to shout her out because we don't know if she's going to approve, right? But she called me one day as I was losing hope in where I was working, and I just felt like I was getting frustrated with where I was, and I felt like I needed to up my game, because I'm used to when I feel like I'm frustrated with where I'm at, something comes up, But at that point, I felt like I've been irritated. And when I'm one person, when I get irritated today, I usually let it go. But when it's like a reoccurring thing, I'm rar. I don't know how to explain it. I genuinely cannot. I become unhappy, right? And I become very uncomfortable. And when I have to think about going back to work, I felt like I was losing my essence you know, the joy, as much as I would force it, and my excited moments have their own stories, but I felt like I was losing the essence of myself, right? Then the lovely lady, let's call her out by her surname. Oh, I'm having a Coke, by the way, in a wine glass because I'm feeling bougie like that. Miss M, let's call her that. She calls me one day, and it's a Tuesday. So I used to have Mondays off. Mondays off, I knew I was busy with the books, pushing assignments, whatever. Because I was studying full time at that point. So she calls me while I'm at work, and she's like, "Yo, there's a job where I'm working, and I thought of you immediately. How would you feel if you were to go? Excuse me, if you were to go for an interview tomorrow?" I was excited for days, and I didn't even think about it. I was like, you know what, cool, let's do this, you know. And she asked me, okay, so what's to do with work? What are you going to say to them? I'm like, nah, I'm going to be honest, but I'm only going to be honest with the managers because I had not signed a contract. So I went over there and I told them, guys, I've got an interview tomorrow. We'll talk. I went for the interview and I got the gig. And now that's what I've been busy with. I have been more focused on that, mainly because I was only writing one exam. And then I've been with that since. So basically, I spent a whole year working where I was working, and I got a new job just a couple of days after. Or actually on the anniversary of when I started working there, I actually went for the interview, and then I started the following week. So I've been really busy trying to pick up my feet, trying to adapt, because I am working further than where I was. I was literally around the corner of where I worked, and now I'm working 3 taxis away or 2 taxis away. My convenience is 3, but besides the point. And yeah, life has been great. You know, as much as I've been having, sometimes I have good mental health days and bad mental health days. And some days I feel optimistic. Other days I ask myself, what am I doing? Where am I going? But one thing that I believe, honestly, God has been telling me is that everything's going to be okay. Hence why I've decided to pick up the camera and let's do this, you know? I don't want to promise that I'm going to be back here consistently, as much as I did promise. Oh, I got a tongue piercing, actually, but we don't care. I don't want to promise that I'm back here for good, because no, not for good. I'm back here consistently. I'm gonna try push, because I've been getting a lot of ideas. But I'm going to try start pushing again. I'm going to start trying to talk about spirituality, where I've been at, where I'm at, and with the lessons that I want to start, or the lessons I've learned that I want to share. I want to make one thing clear, which is the fact that the lessons that I may have today, or the lessons that I've learned today, and the information that I may be given today may be for a specific situation. And as people, we grow and we evolve. I mean, apparently science says that we were not walking on our 2 feet all these generations, you know. So as umuntu, you grow and you change and you evolve and you realize certain things, such as at some point in life I was more Christian and now I am not Christian. At some point in life I had no idea about Badimo and now I do. Things change, you know. Wow, I need to stop using that. The word we grow as abantu and we evolve. and we learn, we make mistakes, we say things that may be incorrect for others, but our truth still stands. There are two truths that can coexist in a story, a union, and a situation. Wow. I wanted to also state the fact that I think a couple of videos ago, I had said I was in a relationship. Currently, idlozi. Nempilo. But I'm not ready to necessarily divulge into that. I'd rather focus on talking about the problems that feel bigger to me. The problems that feel bigger. I'm at peace. And with a lot of the things that I've been learning, a lot of the wisdom I've been getting, I pray a whole lot more, because I can't just sit down like Dampepo on the streets. I pray a whole lot more. I smile a lot more. I cry a lot more these days. I mean, I'm growing, I'm evolving. I went from crying on special occasions to just last week, I was crying for a whole week, you know? So that's where I've been. I have been smiling, I've been laughing, I've been enjoying life, I've been trying to live, although I've been very focused on where I want to be in a couple of years' time, where I want to be next year, where I want to be in 6 months' time, what I want, my goals I've been chasing. And I'm sorry I haven't picked up the camera to let people in, because I did say I was going to try this thing. Well, I'm trying to pull myself out of the comfort zone, and then I ended up finding myself back in my comfort. So I'm back again. Hi. I hope you guys enjoyed the update and get ready for the next talk.